Welcome Libra, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your fourth quarter, October, November, and December reading for 2023. I've laid out the African Tarot. I will clarify with the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot and finish off with a couple of Oracle decks. If you enjoy this reading, if you find it useful, please share this video with others who may enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. Thank you to all of you that do just that. So Libra, your overall energy for the fourth quarter is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is about your absolute confidence. This confidence has been growing within you for quite some time, and this confidence harkens back to experiences that you've had at various times in your life. This growth, this determination, this passion is being unleashed in a way that allows you to exhibit leadership qualities. In some ways, for some of you, this may be surprising. You're being consulted more often as an authority, based on your passionate commitment to service. In October, we have the Six of Pentacles. This card is absolutely characteristic of you, Libra. We have the balance of six. The six is the middle sephiroth on the tree of life. You are balancing the way in which you give and receive energy, love. This reflects on all of your relationships, including the relationship with yourself. In many cases, this card can describe someone who's dominant in terms of being a caretaker. My sense is that, Libra, you've often been a soldier. You have been one that has been nominated by leadership to carry out specific tasks, sometimes the lion's share of a task that is meant to be about the distribution of resources or the sharing of information. But you are now actually allowing yourself to lead by example. You are, and to step up and articulate that leadership that you have customarily done by example. You're allowing yourself to articulate the terms of relationship, the terms of contracts, the reciprocity of your relationships, including your commitments and agreements. We're still in October, and we're looking at what is leading to this change in the way that you're sharing leadership or communicating the terms of your relationships. And this is the process with the Eight of Pentacles of self-improvement, self-development, personal evolution. But this is conscious. This is where you are devoting the discipline, the hard work, and the perseverance to improve your skills, improve your talents, to refine your craft, whatever that craft may be, understanding that you are the change that you want to see in the world. This is a beautiful card indicating you're assuming the responsibility for the changes that you'd like to see in others. And in that way, again, modeling for others as well as preparing yourself for absolute victory and success. And in October, interestingly enough, another eight. The eights ensure success through your dedication and hard work. I see you not dictating, but determining the terms of your agreements in your relationships to the extent that you are preparing to move on to a more significant challenge. My sense is that this growth and evolution of leadership through the exercising of your passion in crafting this improvement in your personal experience, your personal development, is what is informing you that you have learned what you can learn from this relationship, this job, this professional effort, this career move, and you've seen something higher. You've seen something more. You've seen something that relates to your mission, your passionate mission, your creative mission in the world, and you are gaining the courage and the recognition that you have a greater challenge awaiting you that will create the significance that you want to be. So you are indeed moving away from a familiar circle with, it seems, apparently new tools, new personal authority and growth, and a new determination to participate in the terms of your agreements. In November, the King of Cups. The King of Cups is showing me the maturity you've gained through your efforts, through your willingness, through your courage to move on to something better, to move on to something of greater significance and value for you. You have had to be a leader, sometimes a quiet, silent leader. But this is where you are one who is consulted for your ability to overcome challenges, one who gives freely to those that need support without being asked, one that understands that your strength has come out of your vulnerability, your ability to speak to what you once perceived as your weakness, and understanding and being seen as powerful as the result of that. In preparation for the King of Wands, we have a team of collaborators, a problem-solving effort that you are engaged in. This may be the actual team that you are working on during this fourth quarter. It can also be your selection of peers and collaborators who are helping you to solve a problem. This problem may be, in particular, the way in which you are graduating from the situation, and those collaborators, team members that you are selecting and taking along with you. Perhaps they have selected you and are taking you along with the entire collective effort to grow into a different, more significant effort or project or new beginning. This is also the way in which you are teaching others how to collaborate without being competitive, or how an acceptance by all members of your team allows you to understand that you can only come up with the appropriate solution or way forward by combining your skills and working together to solve this particular challenge that you're facing. The Death card in November is really showing your ability and willingness to move on, to change. I should place it like this. You've seen the need to change. You've seen that you've learned all you can learn. You're releasing the knowledge and lessons you've gained back to your collective in order to free yourself and to gain the courage to move on to something more significant. The Death card is something that occurs over many weeks, months, or years, depending on your situation and what this is applying to. But you have now seen that you are ready to release this experience, this particular experience, or experiences that are relevant to your efforts, your relationships. And this looks very much like your business relationships, the way that you are collaborating with others to move forward. You're releasing the old ways of understanding that and accepting this rebirth as a leader, as someone who has made the personal commitment and taken on the responsibility to make the changes within that you are now seeing reflected in your environment. In December, the Sun card. This is beautiful. I love that in December, as the sun is waning, we come to the darkest, the longest night of the year. The sun is coming out for you. And this is around the illumination that you are best as being yourself, your authentic self. You don't need to emulate others. You don't need to follow the example of others. You simply need to share who you are authentically. That releases your creativity. It releases your imagination and your joy. And it is that joy, that sincere joy in what you do, that informs your entire team and reminds them of the sacred nature of your mission. This is a kind of personal liberation where you're leaving behind the constraints of leadership, authority, hierarchy, and you're actually working with others in a collaborative way, a way that allows each person to bring their unique skills and talents as you are now seeing your greatest happiness lying within. The Three of Cups in December is indicating that this is a time of celebration, recognizing the tremendous support you have, these peers, these collaborators, whether they be in your past or in your present, in your current mode of problem solving. You recognize that you've earned the privacy, the safety of intimate sharing that you have in making your story available to others, have developed this powerful circle of support in which all members are safe to communicate the range of experiences they've had and the emotions and feelings attending to that, so that that very nature of the private and safe space to share this intimate experience of your life is what you are celebrating and acknowledging as you are now feeling your authentic nature supported, approved of, enjoyed. And towards the end of the year, the Nine of Wands is indicating that you have done and moved towards this liberation, this happiness, this passion that is flowering within you, this authority, this voice of determination. You have worked at this for a very long time. This is not an overnight success or a new beginning that drops on you. This is something you've created. You have worked hard. You have been battered and bruised, but you know that you're very close to the success that you seek. I'm going to clarify the Six of Pentacles in October with the Warrior of Swords or the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords is indicating your openness to new ideas, your ability and willingness to communicate with others without judgment, your interest in the ideas of others, your curiosity that allows you to listen when you ask questions, to be receptive to the experiences of others. This allows them the buy-in to whatever you're proposing, whatever is being put out. As you have come to a place of financial, economic, material stability and independence, you have learned to cultivate and enjoy your own garden. You feel stable and secure in the knowledge that you have built what is important to you, what gives you that security and stability. And you also are safe in the knowledge that you have enough to invest in others, in projects that does not destabilize your foundation, your security or stability. Beautiful place to come to in October. In November, the King of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles and the Wayfarer card, which is the Lovers in the traditional tarot. The Lover's card is indicating to me that you are making choices that you may not have made in the past. Your generous nature that is always involved in harmony and balance, evening things out, creating fairness and equity in a group situation is shifting towards your recognition of opportunities that will evolve you, create long-term benefit and stability for you. That's the direction you're moving in. And towards that end, you are deep in assessment about what you've learned, the maturity you've gained, the people that you now find yourself empowered to collaborate with. You're selecting your peers, even if it appears that they're selecting you. And through that process, you are staying open. You're able to detach your experiences, your emotions from your experiences, and you're able to evaluate what works best for you and how to seed this new way of working with others, this new awareness that you determine the way others treat you. This is not reciprocity in the sense that may have been the byword of your relationships in the past. But instead, you're understanding that as you've grown that balance and harmony within yourself, that permission to reach your potential, you are actually making the determination about the way you want to be treated, the choices you're making that are best for you. And in December, the sun is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, another repeat, and the Spirit of Cups, another repeat, as the Spirit of Cups in the intuitive Night Goddess Tarot is the King of Cups. So this is a beautiful confirmation of the very qualities that we've just been talking about. And this verifies that your inner relationship, your inner ability to recognize your own potential, to acknowledge your higher self, is what is being reflected in all your relationships, and your maturity, your emotional maturity, which only heightens your ability to serve others, to give freely of yourself, is what is motivating your ability to make wise choices for yourself. I'm hoping that you are resonating with this reading, Libra. If so, I'm reminding you that you can like, you can share, and you can subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I've just pulled a crystal oracle, and the crystal oracle I pulled is Black Tourmaline. Protect your energy. And that's vibing for the double King of Cups that is on the table. In addition to the Sun card, you have so much to give. And also I'm pulling a Soul's Journey card for you. And the key word is imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Thank you so much, Libra. Until next time, namaste.